Compared to men, most women in the U.S. display attraction in a far more discreet manner. While women enjoy intimacy just as much as men, they often feel vulnerable expressing their feelings openly. For many, this vulnerability stems from the deeply ingrained cultural and societal norms that have shaped how women approach emotional and physical connections over the centuries. Society has often taught them that expressing their sexual interest too openly could result in negative judgment, leading them to rely on more subtle and nuanced signals to communicate their desires. Women are not avoiding intimacy, instead they approach it with intentional subtlety. One of the main reasons for this behavior is their need to establish emotional security and build trust before expressing physical attraction. Unlike men, many women aim to create a deeper emotional foundation first, preferring to feel connected, appreciated, and emotionally safe before moving toward a more physical bond. This cautious approach allows them to feel desired and valued, which in turn enhances their sense of security and self-worth, fueling their desire for intimacy. However, this preference for subtlety often results in confusion. Many men fail to recognize or interpret these non-verbal cues correctly, mistaking genuine interest for mere friendliness. Misunderstandings like these are surprisingly common. 90% of men struggle to identify when a woman is signaling her attraction. This lack of understanding frequently results in frustrating situations where the man is left in the friend zone without ever realizing that the woman had been expressing her interest all along. Learning to recognize these cues is essential to avoid missed opportunities and to build stronger, more meaningful connections. Fortunately, understanding these signals is not as complicated as it might seem. Below are 6 key signs that indicate when a woman is not only emotionally engaged but also physically attracted to you. These behaviors, while subtle, are powerful indicators of her growing interest. Let's explore these 6 signs that can help you avoid confusion and unlock deeper intimacy. 1. She touches you intentionally. Touch is one of the most revealing signs of attraction. If a woman is interested in you, she will look for opportunities to initiate physical contact. These touches may seem casual on the surface but are far from accidental. Instead, they are deliberate actions designed to create physical closeness and build comfort. For example, she might lightly brush your arm while laughing at a joke, rest her hand on your shoulder during a conversation, or place her palm on your back when walking together. These gestures may appear subtle, but they are calculated ways of establishing a physical connection. If you notice her initiating these kinds of touches repeatedly, it's a clear sign that she feels comfortable around you and is attracted to you. As the connection deepens, the touches may become more intimate. She might place her hand on your thigh or gently stroke your neck, chest, or face during a conversation. These touches signal that she wants to move beyond casual interaction towards something more meaningful. A woman who frequently touches these areas is not only comfortable with physical proximity, but is also inviting deeper intimacy. If her touch feels increasingly deliberate, such as when she places her hand on your thigh during a conversation, she's likely communicating that she's ready to explore the next level of your connection. 2. She engages in conversations about intimacy. A woman who is attracted to you will likely steer your conversations toward topics related to intimacy. These discussions might start with playful or innocent questions but gradually become more personal as she gauges your openness to the topic. She might ask you about your past relationships or inquire about your preferences, slowly planting the idea of intimacy in your mind. For example, she may ask questions like, "What's the most adventurous place you've had sex?" Or, "What's a fantasy you've never told anyone about?" These questions serve a dual purpose. She satisfies her curiosity while also subtly encouraging you to imagine what intimacy with her might look like. In addition to asking questions, she may share personal details about her own intimate experiences, preferences, or fantasies. By revealing these aspects of herself, she's not only building trust but also signaling that she's comfortable discussing such topics with you. This willingness to talk about intimate matters is a strong indicator that she sees you as someone she wants to get closer to emotionally and physically. Even if a woman tries to mask her interest, her body language often reveals her true feelings. Or you may notice subtle shifts in her behavior when she's around you, small actions that signal her growing attraction. She might lean in closer during conversations, hold eye contact longer than usual, or smile more frequently when you're together. These gestures are not just signs of politeness, they indicate that she feels comfortable in your presence and is drawn to you. Playing with her hair, adjusting her clothing to expose her neck or shoulders, or gently touching nearby objects are classic signs that she's engaged and wants you to notice her. These seemingly insignificant gestures are ways she draws attention to herself while creating a relaxed and inviting atmosphere. If you initiate a light touch, such as placing your hand on hers, and she responds positively without pulling away or showing discomfort, it's a clear signal that she welcomes your attention. If she leans into your touch or continues to smile, it's a sign that she is ready to explore more physical closeness. 4. She invites you to her place. When a woman invites you over to her place, it's often more than just a friendly gesture. Whether she suggests watching a movie, having coffee, or asks for help with something, her invitation signals that she's comfortable being alone with you. Women rarely invite men into their personal space unless they feel trust and attraction. This invitation is her way of showing you that she's open to deepening your connection. Pay attention to how she behaves once you're there. Does she create moments of meaningful silence or engage in flirtatious conversation? These are subtle ways of building tension and signaling her interest. Accepting her invitation is an opportunity to strengthen your bond. If she initiates physical closeness while you're at her place, it's a clear sign that she's interested in moving beyond just spending time together. 5. She makes an effort with her appearance. When a woman is interested in someone, she often makes extra effort to enhance her appearance. She might choose outfits that highlight her best features, wear makeup to emphasize her eyes or lips, or dress more attractively than usual when she knows she'll be seeing you. While some women naturally have a stylish appearance, it's important to notice whether she puts in additional effort when she's around you. If her appearance seems more polished or deliberate, it's a strong sign that she's trying to impress you and capture your attention. Complimenting her effort is a simple but powerful way to acknowledge her intentions and make her feel appreciated. This positive reinforcement encourages her to feel confident in her attraction to you. 6. She draws attention to her lips. One of the most subtle yet powerful signals of attraction is how a woman uses her lips to convey her interest. If she bites, licks, or subtly touches her lips while looking at you, she's engaging in non-verbal flirtation. These small gestures serve as an unspoken invitation, drawing your attention to her and sparking interest on a subconscious level. During moments of tension or eye contact, these actions become even more meaningful. If she emphasizes her lips during a flirtatious conversation, it's her way of signaling that she's open to deeper physical closeness without needing to say it outright. Recognizing these subtle cues is essential. When you understand these nonverbal signals, you can respond confidently, deepening your connection and avoiding missed opportunities. Attraction is often expressed through subtle gestures rather than direct words. Many women prefer this approach not because they lack interest, but because they value building emotional safety and trust first. Misreading these signals can lead to misunderstandings, but once you learn to recognize them, you'll never miss an opportunity to connect on a deeper level. By paying attention to these 6 key signs: intentional touches, intimate conversations, body language cues, personal invitations, enhanced appearance, and subtle lip gestures, you'll be better equipped to understand when a woman is truly interested in you. Recognizing these signals not only helps you avoid confusion, but also opens the door to more meaningful connections and lasting relationships. So the next time you find yourself questioning whether she's into you, remember, the signs are always there, you just need to know how to read them.